Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Echo's Reloading Chamber. Special guest tonight is G23. Hey, G, what is going on, brother?
Not much. Just hanging out. Actually, at a store looking at some new stuff.
A new what?
I was just looking at a new computer chair.
Ah.
It
It,
actually got
it,
nice because it's got lower lumbar support, upper headrest, for your neck support. I find some crazy stuff.
he's like, I'm just like, I find some crazy stuff. So, what's been going on with you lately in the gun neighborhood?
Yeah, trying to promote 2A and everything. Maybe get a new pepper ball gun.
Where are
Running
you
live
at?
streams.
Where are you at?
This is a store that's only in the Northwest, and it's called Bimart. We have
It's called
firearms.
Buy
Bimart,
Mart,
B.
like
Yep.
BUY Mart.
Nope, BI.
BI. Oh, okay.
BI dash Mart. They have firearms, all different kinds of firearms. Um, Ammo.
Oh, okay. So it's like a franchise sporting goods store, and it's in the upper Northwest.
It's all different kinds of throughout the entire Northwest, California, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Montana. Yep. This is where I was getting ammo while everybody else was crying. These guys still had good prices on ammo and everything. I'm looking to see if they have any reloading supplies, primers, anything like that.
So you're on the hunt.
I am on the hunt trying to find reloading stuff.
So
Yeah.
I heard you were getting started into it. Who was helping you do that?
So Jamie and all those guys from the Georgia Shooting Connection
That's awesome.
have definitely helped. Michael Hurtneck, Tim S. Everybody has shipped in and sent either brass or reloading manual, press. Jamie, so Willie Bulletman donated it to the Georgia Shooting Connection, who then I ended up getting the Rock Chucker Junior 3 press. So yeah,
That's awesome.
Learn how to reload.
That's awesome. Getting started like that with friends helping you out, get a press and helping you get into it is a good way to do it, brother, because you always use that Rock Chucker Junior. And for as long as you have it, you'll use it for different types of things. Even when you get a different press and move on, you will constantly use that for work and whatnot. What do you need? Are you near carolers? I hear caroling.
Yeah, in the store they sometimes play music over the PA system. I was like, crap, I forgot to remute because I don't want to get you in any trouble.
I love it. Yeah, we're just hanging out with G23 here, ladies and gentlemen, doing like a kind of an informal interview and finding out what G's into. And he is getting into reloading, so I'm interested in helping him out a little bit and getting him started. So, what have you gotten so far, G?
So pretty much the only thing I'm still needing, which I have, is dyes, and I'm trying to hunt down 45 Colt dyes. That's the
Okay.
only that I've got some 40 Smith and Wesson Lee um, dyes on the way. They weren't a great price. They're like $62 for a
That's a
four
little
die
high.
set.
Yeah, but that's the 4 die, so it gives you a factory crimp die with that.
Yeah, and it's the carbide dyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a little better than um, nothing.
Oh yeah, it'll definitely reload 40 caliber for you. I've got over 25 sets of Lee dies. I'm a big fan of them.
Yeah, it's for the 40 and the 10 millimeter, so
Yeah.
be able to do both off one die set. That's kind of
Yeah, that it's a good setup, and I mean, there's been world records and Olympic games won using Lee die equipment, Lee loading and their dies. So I mean, Lee, people can say what they want about Lee, and I have, let's see, two of their presses, three pieces of their equipment on my bench, and I'm a big fan of them. I don't have a problem with them. I think it's a poor craftsman that blames his equipment. I don't see anything wrong with it. But yeah,
it's
man.
it's easier to blame your equipment than to take the time to say, you know what, I screwed up. It's always my equipment's fault.
Oh yeah. God forbid you admit to tearing something up. I mean, I think it's kind of funny when I make a mistake, and I even when I'm on a live stream, I laugh and I will purposely point it out because everybody's human. Everybody makes mistakes. The more comfortable you get to admitting you've made one, it is the easier it's going to be when you're reloading and you can go back and say, oh, I did this wrong on all these bullets. I got to pull all these bullets now. You know what I'm saying? So you've got a press and you've got a set of 40 caliber dies to do 40 and 10 mil. And you're looking
I've got the
for
dies on the way.
the dies are on the way. Okay, and
Yep,
you're looking for a set of what caliber? 45
45
Colt.
Colt. Yeah,
Okay, so 45 long Colt. All right, so
yeah, because 45 Colt, trying to find ammo is not the easiest, and anymore, I'm starting to figure that it's trying to dial in more for the firearm instead of what, I can just go buy just factory ammo. Factory ammo is okay, but if you want to actually get the best out of your firearm, and the more accurate and everything, uh, being able to taper the round to that specific firearm, because every firearm is different. You can take 30 Glock 17, and every single one of them will like a different thing. They're not all going to be the same. Yeah, everyone wants to, but guess what? Every firearm has their own tendency to like a little something different.
yeah, everything is very much uh what would it be? Very much everything's very much individualized. Like each firearm, every barrel I've noticed, you could have two guns made one right after another, and the cartridge you load for one may not shoot accurately in the other one as good as it does in one. Both guns will probably fire that cartridge decently, but one may fire it a lot better than the other one, and that's just simply because barrels are different. There's little nicks and things inside them, little things that change. And you're looking for 45 Colt, okay? Because I think I may have found something here. I think I found you a set of dies. So that you get your 45 Colt. Hey, have you I might have to almost spilt my coffee. Thank God I didn't though. But it does have a sippy lid because I am sight disabled and I do spill things. But yeah, I think I'm gonna. Now, the other question I had for you: do you have a reloading manual yet?
Yes, I got one. It's an older reloading manual, but it was donated. I want to say it was by Michael Hurtnett.
Oh, okay. Michael Hurtneck. Yeah, he's a good guy. Definitely a good guy. And everybody in the so everybody out in the side chat, let's see what Drew's saying here. Echoes reloading chamber. Hey, did you ever find Oh, yeah, Drew. I did find some projectiles and I found out that my bore is 310. And what I was able to find was one box. They would only let me buy one box of 762 by 39 Varmageddon. Let me see here. What are these? Because I was supposed to be picking up a box for my buddy too, but they wouldn't sell me two boxes. I'm like, come on, you got to sell me at least two, and they wouldn't let me do it. Then they charged me $10 shipping. These are 7.62 by 39 millimeter, 310 diameter, 123 grain Nosler Varmageddon, and these were not cheap either, because anything Nosler is expensive. So I picked up a Nosler book so I would have the data for those particular bullets. And so we're gonna go that route with the 7.62, and I'm gonna cover a whole load series on those. I've got some Winchester brass, and I've also got some Sierra. Right now, I'm still looking for more bullets. If you guys find any 310 bullets if you check my channel's main page on a computer, not with your phone, but on a computer. For some reason, it won't let you do it on a phone. But if you do it on a computer, you can check my about section and it will tell you my email address, and you can send me an email if anybody needs a question answered or anything like that, or wants to send me somewhere so I can take care of that. But yeah, G, I'm gonna get these for you, these 45 Colt die. and I'm going to send these lead dies to you.
Okay. Thank you.
So when we get off, I'll get your address and I will get those sent to you.
Not a problem.
But yeah, I always like to get somebody that's getting started set up. Yeah, and with all the guys, and see, here's the cool thing about 45 Long Colt is with all the guys that cast, you can get some guys to cast you some. I believe, let's see, 45 Long Colt. What did my 45 Long Colt shoot? What was that? Because I had an Anaconda in 45 Long Colt with a 6-inch barrel, and I'm trying to remember if those were 200 grain bullets that they shot, or if they were 230. Yeah, that's what they are. They're 230. Because the 240s are what 44 Magnum shoot.
Yeah, I've got my my judge likes the 230 grain, but of course, you know, that's factory ammo. I have not, you know, and I would like to take and try to get into shooting, you know, some hard cast or, you know, cast lead and stuff like that. See what it likes.
Oh yeah,
dial in
for
that
the
little judge.
Yeah, and if you can get into casting fairly reasonable, and if you're in the time being, there are places you can order cast bullets from, like Acme is one of them. There's a ton of different bullet manufacturers that make cast lead bullets, and use like a Lyman #2 alloy mix, and that gives you a decent Burnell hardness. So you know they shoot decent out of handguns and pistol carbines. But if you're going to be pushing them hard, you really want to go with a jacketed bullet or something with a gas check on it.
Yeah, I think I push them right around 1,300 feet per second. Is what like the Barnes has on theirs. So again, you know, you're also talking it's a 3-inch barrel, so you don't. How much are you actually going to burn your powder? You know, coming out of a 3-inch barrel.
Yeah, you're going to want to use like probably a I would look into a fast burning powder like an H110.
Yeah.
And find out what kind of load that they can, you know, or you know, something that's fast burning,
like CFE pistol powder.
Yeah, but you're talking about usually like CFE pistol powder. I'm not really sure. I would have to look in the book, and that's what I would tell anybody. You know,
exactly.
Look in the book. But the thing with CFE is I'm not sure if it does that well with heavy bullets. I know that 9mm weight bullets are around 115 to 124 or 147 grain, and I want to say that powder works with the lighter side of things, but I might be mistaken. I load a lot more rifle than I do pistol.
I have the load for using because the CFE was all I could get. And actually, it was a coworker who was like, "Hey, you know, I've got some, you know, CFE. If you can't find anything," and I wasn't able to really find any powder, so he like, you know what? I've got probably half a pound, 3/4 of a pound of CFE. So give me $10 or $10 or $12 for what's left. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, well, you know what though? See, you're shooting 40 though too, and I think CFE will work for 40. So I'm not,
Yeah.
and we'll find you some powder for the 45 Colt. I mean, that's a slower burning powder. Jason says here, he says Missouri Bullet Company, and yes, that they make some decent lead cast bullets. They've got quite a few that are available. There's another company, G, that basically is what is it called? It's in the center of our state. In what is that called? It's oh my gosh.
Like
I'm trying to
Starline Graphs or
No, it's not Graphs. Graphs is another good one though to go to. I highly recommend Graphs. This is Everglades. Everglades bullets, and they are in Florida. So that's one to look at. As far as getting lead bullets, they do projectiles as well. They have like kind of a reloading. They do a whole reloading thing. You can get all kinds of stuff from them. Another good one is Titan Reloading.
I'll have to
Yeah,
have
Titan.
you send me an email with all that so that I don't forget it.
Yeah, oh, I will. I'll make you a whole list of places to get stuff from and to check on a regular basis for when they come into stock. And everybody also pay attention. So when you're shopping, if you see something that maybe G23 is going to need or may need or whatnot, we're going to get his email and I'm going to put it up in the description on this website on this description of this live stream. And what we'll do is we'll have for anybody that wants to help him out, they can send him either equipment, they can send him places to get stuff if stuff comes into stock. I've got some friends of mine that give me updates all the time. This morning, Midway USA had primers, small pistol and small rifle for $75 $1,000.
I mean, it's not great, but
yeah,
it's what it is. If you don't have anything, it's better than a swift kick in the what.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. If you need it, you got to have them. I mean, it's like, what do I do? You pay the $75 per $1,000. And when you get a chance, you go by your local gun shops, and when they have primers, you buy them from there, and then you can save on the hazardous material charge. Plus, because basically, like Midway, they're selling you boxes of primers at $75 a box, which is high. It's more than double price normally, But okay, let's look at it this way. Okay, you want to charge me more than double? Fine. Let me buy 5 boxes of small pistol. Let me buy 5 boxes of small rifle. But they limit you to 1 or 2 boxes of each. So basically you get like 1 or 2 boxes of small pistol, 1 or 2 boxes of small rifle, but then you have hazmat fee on that. So by the time you're done, you can't buy enough to offset the higher price because of the hazardous material charge. So basically you do yourself much better to go to a local gun shop, help out mom and pop, and buy something there. You're going to spend a little more anyways, but you're going to save on the hazardous material fee. Plus, now it's almost impossible to get tax-free online purchases. unless, you know, I'm in Florida, but still people charge me tax on purchases online. It depends on who you're dealing with. So, you know, that's a kind of a thing of the past as well. So you might as well help out a local gun shop that's trying to make a buck, and maybe meet some people that you have not met that are reloaders and shooters.
Yeah. So I was at work yesterday. No, it was Wednesday, and I had to unload a truck because we were getting some supplies back in that we had sent off to another company to have some stuff done, and we, you know, and so I was unloading it, and I was talking with the guy, and come to find out, you know, he's a reloader. He's been reloading for a long time, you know, and so we had a nice little conversation about that and about the Second Amendment, you know, and it was like, you know, because I saw he had California plates on his truck, and so I was like, yeah, you know, I try to stay out of California as much as possible because of how commie they are to the Constitution, and you know that's when we started talking, and we started laughing, and you know we were having some fun, and yeah, it was good. You know, I was like, you know, yeah, I'm just getting into reloading, and so we got to talk about that kind of stuff, you know. So, oh shit!
Are you all right?
Yeah, I just had a fucking rock hit my windshield.
You gotta love life. Did it just crack your windshield?
Yep. Now I gotta go fucking get that.
Now he's got to get another replacement windshield.
Well, I gotta go fucking find that goddamn truck. Insurance not out of my fucking insurance. I just slipped a bitch. I'm gonna go chase his ass down.
Be careful is all I got.
Proof of it.
Be careful. Is it a semi?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That just happens. You got all that weight in your back of your trailer, and it goes over a rock. And if you're going over 35 miles an hour, the mud flaps will float away from the tires because of the airfoil, the air current coming off of the tires. And when they do that, they'll let a rock jump up and bounce down and come out from under there, and you'll shoot them right up into people's windshields. And that just a thing of life with driving a semi when they're fully loaded.
Yeah.
So in the side chat, we have Vanessa Kitty out there. Hey, Miss Vanessa. And she's saying hi to Jason, and it looks like a couple other people in here too. And
hey, Vanessa.
We got. Oh, go ahead.
She's great. I mean, she's in a lot of live chats and everything. Does a lot of stuff. You know, she's out there supporting a lot of us that do 2A content.
Yeah, Vanessa is a great girl. And let's see who else here is out here in the side chat. I just saw Uncle John. Jason Stewart's out there. Everybody came over to support you. Broke Loader. Hey, brother, what's going on? Michael Hurtneck. Making sure I don't miss anybody in here. I got AR's job I'm doing. Gun websites. We appreciate you, sir, from coming out. And let's see here. Yeah, I'm trying to do. Oh, yeah, here we go. Drew Bradley. New York Outcast, appreciate you coming by, sir. Everybody, I
Rob, he's a pretty
appreciate
good
you
guy.
very much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people came out to say hi to you and to support your channel. Now, you basically you do a little bit of everything, G, right? I've noticed.
Yep.
I everybody I have on the show, I kind of do a little bit of. I try to dig in and watch a few of their live streams and stuff and see what they're into. And I've kind of caught a little bit of everything, including you just recently now getting into reloading. So I'm really interested in giving you a hand or in any way, shape, or form that you may need even a question answered. I'll give you've had my phone number for a while, but if you're reloading something and you don't have a book or something for it, I've got a lot of load data. So I always let people know that if you question, please call me. Better than to load up some ammo that could hurt you.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The semi that came through.
What?
The blue semi that came through.
Yeah, what about it?
Do you know what company that is?
I told him must have.
Because he just cracked my fucking windshield.
Okay. I told him must have. I don't know. We're not affiliated with them at all.
Can you have any way of getting like a hold of him, or do I just need to go?
I'd go down there.
Okay.
You go down there and talk to maybe the guy on the escalator or something. I don't work for them. So
yeah, I understand, but I just don't want to go driving around through here without,
Hey, G.
Yep.
He's got a DOT number on his door.
Yep.
And the truck will have a number as well. So just the cab of the truck is what you need. The DOT number off of it and the number for the truck. It'll be on the truck. It has to be. It's part of DOT code.
Oh yeah. But.
And that way you get that information and you write down the time and date that it happened, and they'll be able to find out who was driving it at that time and cause the problem.
Oh, I can just go talk to him.
Yeah, you could do that too. But yeah, so basically you're into a lot of different things on you do a little bit of the Second Amendment stuff, and you do a little bit of reloading now, and you do gun reviews.
Yep.
It sounds like you're swimming.
So when you were just coming through the underpass, the rock come flying out of your truck and shatter my windshield.
Let's see if he's cool.
I need the insurance, everything, or I'm going to call them and have you shut down.
He did just call the cops. If he isn't going to give you insurance information, they've got to give you insurance information. Just call the cops.
And it's on video, so it's completely. They have no leg to stand on. Well, I guess this is entertaining for your interview, right?
Oh, no, it's no big deal, dude. Hey, everything happens. It's life, You can never tell what's going to happen when you're doing one of these things. All you can do is hold on like a Disney ride and wait to see where it's going to take you. Sometimes it takes you in places you never thought you were going to go.
Yep.
New York Outcast is like, let's see, what's he saying? All insurance companies will want a police report. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, that's
Good
something.
one.
Yeah, G23. That's something that I would do. I would call the cops and follow a police report, because if they whatever they're gonna, the insurance company's gonna go off of what that police report says. And obviously, if the truck threw a rock up and it just knocked your windshield out and you just made a report, you're gonna stand on better ground, because a windshield in a car is a couple $100. You know what I'm saying? They're expensive because they've got laminate plastic inside them, so they're not cheap. It's not like a window on your side. You know, it's not like a $60 or $70 window. Some of them are $300, depending on what kind of car it is.
Oh, this is going to be like probably close to $1,000. Because
Yeah.
it's got the self tinting.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if this is going to disconnect us or not, but I'm going to make a phone call right now.
Yeah. If I lose you, brother, it was good having you on the show. And I know things come up and stuff like that. It's not a problem. We all came out to support you anyway, so we're still supporting you, even with the rock into the window. There's Sergeant Bulldog.
Yeah, I was driving down Highway 99, and I had a construction company.
Yeah, folks. So I'm just going to run my mouth to you guys while he's on the phone with the police department there. And it all happens here on Echo's Reloading Chamber, brother. Yeah. Kind of crazy, but I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming out tonight. And West Covina, Pat, I appreciate it, brother, for coming out. Nice to see you. Let's see, what did he put up on here? Let's see here what he says. So yes, yeah, I agree with you, Pat. I think that's how most states are on windshields, because they realize they get broke so much. And on $1,000 windshield, you got $100 deductible. Usually it's like 10% or something like that. Oh, look, JH586 is here as well. Please tell me I'm not over his time. Okay, okay. You got plenty of time, Jamie. I'm like, okay, just making sure, brother. I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming out. MacMan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a link in the, let me throw a link in the side chat here. Let me see how I can do this the most easiest way. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so what we'll do is I will send myself a.
Are you still here?
Yeah, brother, I'm still here. We're hanging out with you.
Echo, are you still here?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I cannot hear you at all.
You can't. Okay. Log back in. What I'll do, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to throw a link in here. So if anybody wants to jump on, that way I can, I'll throw it in real quick. I gotta throw this in my cart so I can get him his dies. I want to buy him some dies. Yeah, can you hear me?
I can. I gotta switch back so it's actually connected to my audio. Okay, can you hear me now?
Oh yeah.
Why is it not? Okay, let's try this again. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's not coming. Okay, there we go.
Can you hear
now
me?
It's coming through my headset. Yep, I can hear you. Now it's actually coming through my headset. So.
All right. What I'm doing is I'm putting a link in the side chat. If anybody wants to jump on with us, come on in.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I've got the sheriff's office on my other line.
Yeah.
So, yes, is this? Yes, this is Dan. So, I had a dump truck that was driving northbound 99 coming under the 120 off ramp, and it flicked and shot a rock up, and now has put a crack in my windshield. And I have contacted the driver and everything. I just didn't. She gave me the owner's phone number, and I have now a picture of the insurance information. I just want to make sure that I have a police report filed so that if their insurance information or their insurance decides, they don't want to try.
Yeah. So, yeah, if anybody wants to jump in, come on over. We can just hang out and chat. This kind of went off the rails, but that's okay. Poor G, he got a cracked windshield. I used to get one of those probably about 3-4 times a year in my tow truck, because I would always get behind big semis and I couldn't go anywhere, especially if you've got a load on the back and you get trapped in on the, you end up getting rocks and nails and everything else driving through brand new construction sites where they do roofs. You can have a mess. So basically, yeah. So G's getting into reloading, and he's gonna get from Echo's reloading chamber from all of us here on our channel. All you guys, we're gonna go ahead and give him a set of 45 Colt reloading dice. Oh, hey.
Hey. What's up?
Hey, brother, what's going on?
Not much.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what have you been up to?
I've been staying out of trouble.
Yeah, I know. Well, you're good at staying out of trouble. Your house missed the hurricane and everything else.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about all that. You know,
That's okay,
But-
G. Think life happens when you're trying to just get by. Everything comes up sometimes.
It happens.
just 5 months I've had the scam car, and now I just got my windshield cracked. So
How bad
At
a
least a
crack
good
is
thing.
it, G? Is it a chip?
it's not bad. Yeah, well, it's a little better. I'll try to show it when I'm actually at it. But yeah, it's not horrible. But at least according to the sheriff's department, the officer, he said that the company is pretty good at making sure they take care of that kind of crap. So
Yeah. They don't want to lose their DOT certification over a cracked windshield.
Or the reputation.
Yeah, or their reputation. Yeah.
yeah, he said that they're a well-known company in this area. So
Yeah, usually you can tell by the way the drivers handle themselves, and if she presented you her insurance and gave you the owner's phone number, you're not gonna have a problem.
yeah,
Yeah, I had a truck that was carrying one of those big yarder dumpsters, and the truck had immaculate rails. I mean, everything was clean. The dumpster was covered and everything else, and something just fell off of the side. It must have rattled off a part of the bottom of the dumpster or something. Flipped up, hit me in the windshield, and I called the company, gave them the information, and the guy said, "Look, call whoever's going to do your glass and have them call me, and we'll get it taken care of." So Safe Light, I use Safe Light and have them call me, and we'll get it taken care of. So Safe Light, I use Safe Light and have them call me.
Man, you got your you got
oh,
So Safe Light, I use
Yeah, I'm
Safe
here.
Light
something hot.
and have them
You got your
There you go.
there you go, brother.
Sorry about
What's
that.
going on?
Pretty good, and you?
Oh, just doing good. You must be just getting home.
Just got home 10 minutes ago.
Yes, sir. Well, good. You're off of work, got home safe. Good to have you.
Yeah, called in a gun shop and picked up a new pistol tonight.
Oh, what did you get?
I got a Colt Anaconda in 45 Colt.
Oh my
All
gosh! What length barrel?
It's 4-inch on that one, I believe.
Oh wow! That's a nice one. That's a nice one. I had an Anaconda long Colt in 6-inch barrel. Yeah, those are.
1994.
Oh yeah, that was about the same time. That was about the exact same time. Yeah, it was 94, 95 is when I had that because my girlfriend at the time had a 94 V6 Mustang.
Okay.
Remember that was when they first changed the body style and they came out with that V6 that had over 200 horsepower, and it was a peppy little car for a V6. I mean, it wasn't a 302, but I mean,
It was a Pinto.
it was a Pinto.
Yeah, so yeah, I was pleased with it. I've never seen one in 45 Colt before, so it was I just had to grab it when I saw it.
Oh my gosh, you never have?
Not a 45 Colt one, not in a long Colt.
Oh yeah, they made the Anaconda only in 44 Magnum and 45 long Colt. They made one
45 Colt is a great round.
Yeah. Well, what you can't believe is if you can load the 45 Colt pretty hot.
Mm-hmm.
And when you start pushing it, it starts moving across it starts moving. I think factory loads are around a 1050, somewhere right around 1,000,
Yeah,
1100.
I've got the Barnes, which is jacketed hollow points that are at 1,300 feet per second.
Yeah.
Same as running the 410, because with the 45 Colt you can run 410. And yeah, they're about 1,300 feet per second also, in most of your 410 rounds.
AR.
Yeah,
AR. Yeah, AR. If you want to jump on, brother, come on. You don't have to use cam. You can jump on. It doesn't matter. Everybody's just using. We're just having basically what happened. It's a G23 interview tonight, and G had a little bit of a run-in with a rock hitting his windshield as he was driving and getting some stuff done, and we were having just a kind of a laid-back chat. So I decided to throw a link in the side and have some people on. And we have on here MacMan, and we have on here old Mr. Bulldog. And we were just hanging out. But AR, if you want to come on, brother, you're more than welcome. If you want to use your cheap microphone and come on here, you are more than welcome.
We're definitely gonna have to redo this interview.
Yeah, dude. No worries, brother. No worries. We're all having a good time, and we're just having a good time, and that's what it's all about. And basically, we're doing what we set out to do, anyways. I'm promoting your channel.
Yep,
So,
and we're getting to promote everybody else also.
Yeah, we're promoting everyone else as well. But here's the thing. Who's going to not forget the time I had G23 on my channel and he got a windshield taken out by a semi? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on. It's like advertising that you cannot get anywhere else.
Yep. So let's turn my cam on. Maybe. Come on, phone. Okay, I'm gonna have to jump out.
Okay. G will be back in a minute. Yeah, he'll be back.
Well, one thing about this particular conversation is that he's shown that he's a gentleman, and he shows the way that he handles himself, which is kind of what you're all about anyways. What kind of person is he? What kind of channel does he have?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if you can see it, but it's right.
Oh, that little thing.
Yeah, but that's right in where. So this here is what causes. So depending on the sun, it'll change the pigmentation of the windshield to help keep the sun from blinding you.
So this is actually,
that's amber matte glass. And basically what it'll do is the brighter the sunlight beating down on it, the darker the glass gets. The less sunlight beating down on it, so at dusk, it gets clearer.
Yeah. And if it's overcast, crap like that, I mean, if you look, my windows are tinted out deep. I mean, yeah. I don't. It's not. Well, it's not.
I think it's possible he may have saved your life, because that could just inadvertently fail in the middle of the night and get real dark,
right?
And so that lady may have just saved your life.
I know, and surely she wasn't actually that bad looking. I'm telling you. She wasn't bad looking for a truck driver.
Of it.
I'm just saying. I would have rather gotten her phone number than the boss's phone number. Okay, so I'm glad my wife's not hearing this.
Yeah, you're lucky. You're gonna get beat with a hammer. And you
Right?
get back in the car. You all of a sudden you get hit with a hammer. She's like, I heard you. I heard you."
Right? Because yeah, you can't read that, but it says right here that it's got the solar tint, made in the United States on a Japanese car. That's right.
That's probably why it happened. It was having convulsions from being on a Japanese car. Now, if you would have had a fine piece of American metal like a 1979
Well,
Lincoln,
anymore, I guarantee you there's probably more of the Nissan made in the United States than friggin' like Chevy.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
they've got plants now where they make those cars right here in the U.S. It's cheaper for them to make it here.
Tennessee, I think Tennessee. I know in Spartanburg, South Carolina, they make BMW. Toyota, I think it's made in
I
Georgia.
think there's one in Georgia, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't remember if it's Nissan or Toyota that's made down in Georgia.
New York Outcast put life with a with an asterisk. Yes, isn't that the truth, brother? I understand. That's just aggravation. Sometimes you get aggravated.
I'm trying to figure out why all of a sudden I can't see live chat on my.
Are
you on
you
your phone?
looking at the private chat instead of the?
No, I've got the private chat up on my my iPad, and I've got the YouTube feed. Well, now broke loader's comment just popped up. So what gives here?
You see where it goes over here and it says comments on the right side of the screen on the very top of the list. It says comments.
On mine?
Yeah.
I'm watching it on TV.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that I can't help you on TV.
Yeah.
He's watching big screen.
Right? Just project it onto the TV. Who cares? Well, I guess we got some entertainment, right?
Oh yeah, brother. Well, the thing was, we're just trying to, make you more familiar in the community, and give everybody a chance to meet you. And I mean,
And so now
sometimes.
everybody understands that I take my car very seriously.
Oh yeah.
Don't fuck
Well,
with my car.
Yeah, it's your car, and you pay a lot to have cars, and insurance is expensive. And there's nothing worse than being OCD and having a cracked windshield, a real small little crack in your windshield. That would drive me completely nuts.
It does. I have like severe OCD.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I flipped around on a highway. I was like, screw this, I'm chasing this fucker down.
He's like, I'm going to get the number. But yeah, you should be good now with that. You should be able to get your they should just basically what they should tell you is just go down to one of the repair shops, and they just change the windshield out or fix it, whatever. I don't know if they can fix that kind of a windshield or if they just change them out, and then they just will write that company a bill because they do work for their trucks. They change their windshields out in their trucks.
Yep.
So they just write it off as a company vehicle, that transaction, and they get taken off the taxes at the end of the year.
Oh yeah. I'll get this
I know
taken care
that
of real
because
quick.
that's what I used to do when I used to knock people's windshields out with my trucks. That's what I would do. I would just write it off at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I thought
think
you were going to
yeah,
say
it's
that's what you did is go
problem.
around throwing rocks at people.
Yeah, I just go around breaking windshields. I actually owned an insurance company, and I'm like, hey, you guys need some insurance? No, nothing ever happens to our vehicles. Oh, okay, thanks. Later that night, and give out $20 to every kid, go by and throw these handful of rocks at every one of these cars. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. So the bottom line is, stuff happens in life. Okay, life sometimes will give you a crap sandwich. Sometimes, but
Yep.
I got to change the, what did he say, the audio setting. What did he put up here? Audio settings in my PC to get this set up. Oh, okay. You must have gotten your new toy. AR Guns got a new toy. I don't know if he got it today. He was supposed to, but I'm guessing that he's got to get that new little device all set up. He's got a new toy for his computer and his microphone set up.
He's been toying around with this microphone thing for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been
His sound card hasn't been wanting to cooperate very much.
Yeah, we've had some problems over time, but he's working them all out. He's getting them all figured out, and he's getting them squared away so that he has eliminated the biggest problem he was having was with his audio interface, and I guess he's gotten that figured completely out now, so shouldn't be any more problems.
Well, what he needs to do, he needs to get him a Raspberry Pi and set it up on that and use it remotely.
A Raspberry Pi. I don't even know what you're talking about, man.
It's a little tiny small computer. A lot of people use them to run 3D printing presses and robots and stuff like that.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that's what those were. I mean, I've heard of what were those things called back in the day? A BlackBerry. I've heard of that. Or a Blueberry or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. I can't remember, but it's been a long time. It's been quite a while. Let's see. What did he say? I've got to change the audio. Let's see. Somebody just popped in. Oh, did I pop you out? Is that?
No, you just added AR.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but he can add himself. So he added himself and I pulled him out, but he's in there now. You're in there now. Can you hear me, AR?
Yeah, I got you now. I'm using the headphones, the Beats, and I'm using the cam and the mic. The mic and the cam, I meant.
Yeah, so you're using the $3 headset?
No, it's down there on the floor. No, I'm not using it.
Oh.
I'm using the main mic and the cam, dual mic.
Oh, okay.
And the camera, yeah.
Did you get the new piece of equipment?
We'll talk about that later.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff coming.
Oh, okay.
That way. Yeah.
All right. So you figured out what you issue.
What I really want, yeah.
Oh, okay.
More or less. And hopefully it'll be better.
Yeah, so tonight just turned into a kind of like a hangout chat, and before the Georgia shooting connection, we're going to redo G23's live stream or his interview at a later date when he can get some stuff together, and everybody is the side chat and everybody. We all are getting G23 a set of 45 long Colt dies.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, it's where I had to go in the computer. I had to reboot again because I had to go in the computer and change the settings back to where it would function, with my stuff I got. So,
I think I've got 8 or 10 long Colt cartridges, but that's it.
Yeah, trying to come with brass. I've been trying to keep an eye on Starline brass, and because there's probably some other companies that I should be looking at to try finding 45 Colt brass through.
Well,
I love that caliber. Good to see you, Matt, Bulldog.
Say that again.
Do what?
You said good to see me?
Yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you
Matt.
too.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going, AR?
Or good to hear you. Hey, Mike, you doing all right, man?
Here we go.
How's it going, Mac, man? Sorry, been dealing with a bunch of other crap, so.
No, you carry on. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Heard about your rock, man. Your rock hit you when you
Yeah.
read. I hear that.
That's all right. I flipped around in the middle of a highway, chased the damn truck down, and got all the insurance information and the cell phone number. So.
And you told me that there was a female driver of that dump truck.
Yeah, it was a female driver. Yeah.
And she was good looking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's crazy because I don't think I've ever seen a good looking female dump truck driver.
Mm-hmm.
She was probably pushing 6 foot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she was tall.
That's awesome.
Why didn't you bring your phone along with the camera going so we could all seen all of this?
Exactly. I would have been like, dude, you should have. Yeah, if it was a good looking girl, she should have brought her on the show. We would have gotten probably 600 people watching the show for about 10 seconds.
It's like, hi, do you realize that you're on an internationally famous web show and this is all live?
She's like, international? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you got 10 people watching you.
Well, she doesn't have to know that.
Yeah, I know. You got hundreds of guys watching you. They're all greasy fingered.
You something else, man.
I am something else. I swear. People they either like me or they can't stand
Those are
me.
nice.
Oh, look at this. Eagle Eye shooting. Hey brother, what's going on?
Kenny.
I could definitely use those rims on this instead of the steel rims that are on here. You want to follow that car and swap rims? Oh, wait. I did not say that. This isn't.
When y'all said
What did he put? Your message. Got your message. Been working.
Nice.
Been working nights.
Oh yeah, brother. Yeah, I understand completely, dude. I figured you've been busy. I just was checking in with you and seeing what you're up to. I hadn't talked to you in a while, and I just wanted to make sure because I noticed that you had been doing the competition, so I was just checking in and see how you were doing.
When y'all said something about 45 dies for G, I was like, oh, cool. I've got some brass that I can send you. Wonder if you want small primers, big primers, but sorry about that. different 45.
Oh yeah, they're 45 ACP instead of 45 long Colt.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good cartridge, 45 Colt.
Yep.
It is. I loved it as a kid when I was in my teens. I still do.
Well, what I liked about it was that it wasn't a real high recoiling round. Even though it was a big bore, a big bore gun, a female, 120-pound female could shoot the 45 long Colt if loaded, down a little bit, and shoot those things all day long with you, and out of a big bore, basically a Magnum gun. It was a
rounds going through there.
Of course, we can load it hot though too.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You can load those 45 Colts somewhat hot, and that you can push 1,200 feet per second out of there and get no problem.
Oh, I canceled they had a ticket on my internet because the guy had left out of here, saying that he couldn't get a reading on his PC, and I got to wondering the same thing. Remember I talked to you about that?
Yeah.
And I called him and canceled. I said I'm getting the right speeds on AT&T.com. I said, so I don't want you to end up. I said, what do you guarantee? And they said 75%. And I said, well, I'm at 75% download, and I'm about 90 something percent on the upload. Let's just leave it be. So they canceled the ticket.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
And you got to tell them what site worked?
Yeah. What's weird about this service when you go to fiber optic is most websites aren't, they don't have they're not designed to read that kind of upload
speed.
Download.
Yeah, that kind of speed. Yeah.
Yeah. And even if they say they are, they won't read it right, which is kind of weird. So G popped out. Let me pop him in for you. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So I said, heck, just let it be. I'm happy with it. Yeah, I'm streaming, guys, right now. 900 and something megabit upload right now.
Wow.
Which is huge, almost a gig. So it's just unbelievable.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for some reason, my phone decided it just wanted to drop internet connect. So
I could see Michael Hertnick said that he's waiting to see a video of me shooting these 45 Colts. So when I actually do go out for the first time shooting them, I got 3 to shoot. I got that new Colt single action army revolver that I posted a video on. I'm actually going to shoot that one. I got the same in like a nickel single action Colt, and now I've got this Anaconda. So when I run this next video, there'll be 3 45 Colts being fired on it.
Oh wow!
Oh, cool.
So you are going to fire those Colts? You're not going to make them a safe queen, then, huh?
No, I'm going to shoot them.
Yeah, I would, man.
Most people have told me to shoot them, so I'm just going to go and shoot them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great opportunity, man. It'd be fun to do. I mean, you're shooting a legend there. I mean,
Well,
I'm telling you, that 45 Colt is so nice, and I mean, so soft recoiling. Yeah, it's nice. I do it out of the tourist jugs, and yeah, there's not much muzzle rise on that thing at all, and it's with a 3-inch barrel.
Yeah, I bought some factory rounds, and I've also got some of my reloads ready to go as well, so I'll be shooting both of them.
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome, Mac.
Yeah, I can't wait to get. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it this weekend. I got too much on, but maybe next weekend I'll get out and make a couple of videos of some of these guns that I haven't shot yet.
Yeah, I was going to tell you, no use saving those guns for somebody else to shoot. because I mean, collectors' guns. I don't know. I won't own a gun that I won't shoot. You know what I'm saying? If I know that I won't shoot it, I won't buy it.
The only ones I haven't shot are the ones that I haven't finished building yet.
It'll still have collectible
Only one-
value, you know. So even if you shoot it 20, 30 times, it's still going to be a great gun. Absolutely.
Oh,
Only
Look,
gun I'm not going to shoot. Are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you,
we
brother.
hear you.
Only gun I'm not going to shoot is probably the gun that doesn't belong to me. You know, if I
Yeah.
can't get
Yeah, I shoot everything. I'm a big thing. I won't own a gun that unless it cannot be shot, and then I won't own it anyways. You know, I'm just like one of those kind of guys that guns are made to be shot. I like shooting guns, so I'm gonna shoot it. I only live once, and I'm gonna take it out and shoot it.
I actually held the first generation Colt single action a few weeks ago in a gun store.
no.
oh wow.
Used in pretty good condition. You could tell it was used. Maybe you could tell it was in a holster before, just by the wear, but it was in good condition. I can't remember the price on it. Something like $5,000.
You bought it?
No, I didn't buy it. I just held it. I didn't buy it. Me and my brother looked at it, and I said, "Wow."
Well, if you'd rubbed your junk on it, then it would have had to been yours.
Yeah, I should have did that. Yeah, threw me out of the store.
With a gun?
Not before
Yeah,
they
not
made you sell the not before they sold you the gun.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, then you could ask for a discount. Hey, some guy rubbed his stuff on this.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, this is kind of this could, with the pandemic and everything going on, this could be an issue.
Well, this is one of those weird chats.
It just got real weird, right? Sorry about that, guys. I had a Magna ported Python that was my dad's, but I turned it over to my little brother. I let him have it. He said he's got the 44 that was dad's, and I had the 357 because I have other 357s, so it was like, dad's like, well, you got 357s, here you go. And but my little brother was like, after my dad passed away, we were talking over guns and stuff, and I'm like, look, here, have it, take it. I've had it for years. I've had plenty of good fun with it. Your turn.
That's a good way of putting it. Pass it along down the family line.
Yeah. Well, he's got 3 boys, and my wife and I don't have any children, so I know where it's going, and I know where a bunch of my guns are going to end up going.
Yeah, I'm looking at right now adopting a big fat woman. I want something in the 300-400 pound range, like 4 foot tall.
You may get it if you keep it up.
I know, and I'm gonna adopt her, and I'm just gonna be like, all right, I need you to take all my guns.
Michael Hurtnick out there. Oh, I still got the mic, Michael. My audio interface went out. It's a cheap audio interface. It crapped out 3 of them. So, but
we're gonna find AR Guns. We're gonna not hear from him for a while. We're gonna find out that he freaking freaked out and tore all of his audio equipment out of his house. He doesn't even have a phone anymore. He's got a what were those phones called? He's got a rotary dial in his kitchen.
A rotary dial and a pigeon.
Dude, could you, man, if somebody broke into your house, you could knock them unconscious with those phones. They had that ringer in there. Those things, those phones were heavy. My mother accidentally dropped one on my foot, and it turned my whole foot black and blue. I don't know if she cracked anything in there, but we didn't x-ray it. I just had know my foot hurt and was black and blue for like 3 months. And that was all from the rotary. That was all from the rotary phone.
I've been hitting the head with the handsets a couple times.
With the handsets.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'll be back up shortly with the audio interface and the same mic and everything. So, yeah, probably seven days.
I think what's secretly happening is that AR, he's secretly a DJ, the DJ formerly known as AR Guns.
Yeah, yeah. I wish I had that money.
Next thing you know, we'll see his gun channel come up, and they'll have an AR-15 in the background, and it'll be spinning discs and rapping through the mic.
I'm telling you, he's a DJ at one of those adult clubs.
Yeah,
I didn't say where he was. Where he was going to DJ?
No. An adult club. I'm telling you, it's where he DJs.
Yeah.
He's like, on the side, I work at Sherwin-Williams, and they're like, Sherwin-Williams? And then later that night, he's at the DJ bubble, like suds and stuff are coming down from the ceiling. He's jamming radio.
Yeah. I used to DJ. I DJ'd 1990 in a bar for a little bit. Yeah, which is weird.
Yeah, everybody's like, yep, we know where he's DJing.
Not a strip club though. No strip club.
Yeah. I bet it is. I
talked to a girl in that was a DJ. She taught me. I got to hanging out with her, standing around. She says, I said, I want to learn that. She taught it to me. They had fun with her. I had fun with her and her friends. Tell her to shut up.
And who was talking about it's really went to a weird place?
Yeah, we're talking women now, you know. So.
That's funny.
Enough of that. So. I get off crazy sometimes too. I try not to. Oh,
so let me ask a G23 question. So how's the reloading coming?
I've got dies on the way, but until I get those in possession, I've got pistol powder, I've got projectiles, and I've got primed cartridges. So I just need the dies to finally show up.
Yeah.
All right.
You just now getting into reloading, right, G?
Yeah, I'm just getting into it. Kind of picked the wrong time, I guess, to get into it, since everything's hard to find, and
I don't think
a good time.
Not
yeah,
super
I think
cheap.
any time's a good time, really, as long as you get into it. It's just a bad time to get stuff.
A good group to get hooked up with for to talk about reloading. Because if you can't get knowledge off of the people that you're hooked up with, you know, you got what? How many different channels are, you know, have got, you know, that you go to that have great information?
Oh, a lot. I mean, we're talking Georgia Shooting Connection, 76 Highboy, you know, Echo, AR. You know, I talk with you. I watch MacMan stuff, Willie Bullet Man. Then there's quite a few quite a few different CW Longshot, Walter Bunning, quite a few different channels that I watch.
He got a YouTube strike.
Who did?
Who's that?
Walter did.
For what?
Casting bullets.
Oh my gosh! You think they could find something better?
And they took videos down on him.
That's got to be that NBC bastard.
So it's getting crazier now, guys, on YouTube. So.
Did y'all hear about what happened with NBC? A reporter,
I don't.
NBC reporter, basically did a gun tube bust. He reported all kinds of different channels to YouTube, and there's a whole bunch of people got multiple strikes and lost videos and everything else. If you go look at AR-15,
they can all appeal that. Yeah.
Or is it it's AR-15? I can't remember exactly what his channel is. It's AR-15 something. But he's got he did a thing on him, and he's got some information that's very interesting and very relevant to NBC and their particular practices. So that might be a good video to go watch if you have the opportunity later this evening.
Yep.
Send YouTube some information.
I'll get a hold of Walter because I know somebody who might be able to help him with that.
Yeah, CW had it as well. They took some videos down with CW as well.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, sure did. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, they're just watching everybody really good, and that's what YouTube does sometimes, especially when the political powers are leaning towards the left. YouTube pushes that. I saw something just the other day advertising why they do stuff like this. They'll push the conservative channels and the gun channels and anything that they have a problem with. They'll go after them in certain times.
Yeah, well, right now they've been going after us, and
so I would suggest having your stuff backed up onto another streaming alternative. So, like I use Utreon, which is really good, and they're 2A friendly. And I also use guntube.org. And with Utreon, you can actually go in there and you sign up for your account, and then you can have it so that when you do a video, it automatically transfers over there from YouTube. So, and you can live stream over there if you want to live stream over there. So you can, actually hold firearms, shoot firearms, and everything on live streams when you're over on Utreon.
Take a look at it.
And you can do the same thing on guntube.org. You can be live streaming shooting firearms and everything. And then you can then copy that video and bring it over to YouTube, because it'd be a video and not a live stream on YouTube. So it's a way you can actually use it both ways. You can be live streaming it. You can be live streaming it for people, and then you can put it on YouTube as a video.
What's weird is there's no difference in
Does he-
casting a bullet and casting a sinker, but or a lure, but yet it's only in the minds of the libtards at Google.
Well, they say that you can't have anything on manufacturing ammunition.
Yeah, true.
So it's like, come on, get real.
Yeah, we're not. We're just making. If you make a bullet, you're just making a lead weight. A bullet is a dead weight by itself.
So
Yeah.
that's where we need to start changing. Kind of. We can always just say, "Hey, watch me cast a 230 grain fishing lure."
Yeah.
And no one outside of the 2A is going to understand that 230 grain, is the actual projectile and not a fishing lure, So sometimes just using the way you word stuff,
Call it a half-ounce
can
sinker.
alter. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a half-ounce wad cutter sinker.
Uh-huh.
So what you're going to do 10 millimeter, what 10 millimeter do you have, G23?
Right now I don't have one. But
Oh,
I'm
okay. So
probably
you're
going to
planning.
be picking. Yeah. And the thing is, a 10 millimeter is a 40 stretch.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing there's no difference. I mean, you can shoot the same projectiles. You can add a little extra powder in the case and everything. But yeah, it's just a little longer case from a 40. So everything else is fine. But yeah, I'm looking at a St. Arm 1911.
I'd love to have 10 millimeter.
Hey, Echo, I sent you, I shared that link to that video with you.
Link to the video.
So,
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Oh.
To your phone.
Oh, okay, cool.
and if you guys don't know about St. Arms, it's a small company in North Carolina. They make custom made 1911s and everything. And the guy that owns the company is originally from Oregon, and he's been through working with knife companies. He started out working at Benchmade, and then went into working Remington, STI, and a couple other firearm manufacturers before he decided that he was going to start manufacturing his own firearms.
If he used to work for STI, I'm waiting to see what he comes out with.
Check this out. Eagle's got 2 strikes now from an unboxing video.
From an unboxing video? How do you get a strike from an unboxing video? All right, I'm gonna have to talk to him on the phone. Please somebody tell me how you get a strike on an unboxing video?
Now, does he have a strike on there, or is it like a copyright claim? Like maybe he used music in there that was copyrighted music?
I don't think Eagle uses music for that reason. I can't imagine why he would have a copyright. Maybe he'll tell us here in just a second, but that's freaking ridiculous. That means they're
so if he does, if he has ridiculous with having channel strikes and stuff, have him reach out to Clover Tech and talk with Clover Tech, because Clover is really good at being able to help that kind of situation. And he works with YouTube a lot. He has some good connections with YouTube, and he's helping to kind of get YouTube to start changing some of their policies that are going through. So yeah, I would reach out to Clover. All of his contact information is there. You can go Clover Tech .org or something like that. You can reach out to him in different ways, and he can help out with that kind of stuff.
That's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. That's ridiculous is what it is.
Yes.
You know what that means? They're tracking and they're trying to get at us is what they're doing. They're pushing. It's a push. And that's why I'm not seeing any of it, is because I live in Florida and we can sue them. So they're not going to mess with channels based out of Florida. I guarantee it.
Man, I'm being high tech here. I got my iPad, my phone, my TV. Everything's all hooked up on this channel.
He's like, I got my nudie book. I got everything. Everything's
Now all I got to do is talk the cats into getting on.
What temperature is it here in Georgia? It's damp outside here.
Yeah, it's been kind of rainy and wet all day today and yesterday here in Florida too.
Same here in Louisiana. It's been all messed up all week.
Yeah, at like 8 o'clock
Same here
this
in Oregon.
morning, it looked like it was 3
getting
o'clock in the morning. Oh yeah, Oregon. That's like saying I smell smoke in California.
Hey, that happens here too. We get a lot of fires here. I've got some videos that showing how much smoke from the fires the last couple of years that we get.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, this year we had the worst drought in over 100 years, and so we had some pretty good fires.
It says low of 62 tonight in Georgia. That's unbelievable.
That's good weather.
Yeah, weird. And,
You got to watch it because
So,
when
looks
it
like
gets
Georgia
below.
shooting connections going.
What's going on?
shortly. 7:43.
Looks like Georgia shooting connection is going to be going live here in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut her down and get off the air before they get started. Give everybody a chance to set up for Georgia shooting connection that's over here watching me right now. Hey everyone, everybody, we're gonna continue the party on over at the Georgia shooting connection with Jamie JH586. If you need a link to the Georgia shooting connection, if you do not have one, if you go to my channel homepage and click on the channels selection in the top, you will see a display for Georgia shooting connection as a link to help you over there. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to shut it down right now. I want to thank everybody in the side chat tonight for coming out. Hey, AR, can you read off the side chat, brother?
Sure. Oh, what we got here? Senior Master Sergeant Bulldog said the first thing in here. He's in the chat here.
Present.
Uncle John, but Vanessa Kitty, Jason Stewart, Michael Hurtnick, Drew Bradley, West Covina Dodge, New York Outcast. Good to see you guys. JH 586. Good to see you, JH. Uncle John, Mac Man in the chat here in the video. Who else? Luckily, this is on a long line here tonight. Echo over there in the corner. This is Hollywood Squares. Drew Bradley, I think that's Ruth Underwood, someone new here.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, good to see you all. Good to see new people in here. G-Webs, Lead Bullet Junkie, Jason Stewart. Who else? G-Webs I called. Let's see. Eagle Eye. John I called. That's about it, I think. Who else? Oh, Timothy Burkett here, another new one. Good to see you. Appreciate you dropping by. That's it, guys.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming and hollering. Kenny, Eagle Eye Shooting, thanks for coming. Uncle John, Drew, appreciate it. Let's see, I think that's everybody. GGW. I just like to say a couple things. Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming out tonight and watching. We are going to redo G23's interview when we get a chance to not have an issue with him getting his windshield cracked and him having to chase down a truck. But I appreciate all the guests coming out tonight. And I want to thank each and every one of you. Thanks, G. AR, pleased that you could come and join us tonight. And let's see. Oh, yeah. Chuck, always
Yes.
a pleasure, brother. Always a pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah. Not a problem, brother. And MacMan, always a pleasure as usual, sir. Always a pleasure.
Thank you. Just love jumping on you.
Yeah, brother. Not anytime. And
Love having you.
yeah, so we're gonna head off and let Jamie start up the Georgia Shooting Connection in a couple of minutes, and so we're gonna go backstage now and let everybody start setting up to go on over to the Georgia Shooting Connection. Once again, you don't know where that's at. You are probably new, and you can go to my homepage on my channel and find Georgia Shooting Connection under channels and go right on over to them. Thank you, guys. Have a great night tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Guys, good night.
See you.
Everybody take care.
Have a good one.